This is Aljamain Santos reporting for the EBC sports coverage of the boys basketball finals between the West and the East. I'm here with Carlo Valdez. We will
Hello,
be
hello.
providing you live updates on the game between the East and the West.
Here we go.
Who's your favorite, Carlo?
Well, coming from the East, I have to go for the East. How about you, Aljamain?
You know what? I think I like watching the East, but I will have to represent for the West Coast. I was born and raised here, so a lot of
Ooh,
these
wait.
kids are.
Ooh,
I'm seeing them
ooh,
grow up,
ooh.
and here they are. You know, they're on the court representing like young men over here,
Fouls committed
but not
number
with that
8
foul there. So
from the
Now with
East.
that foul,
I'm
definitely.
First
definitely
person.
excited to see what these young men can do.
Definitely.
It is the future of basketball here for the Iglesia Cristo.
Yes, sir. 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes, 30 seconds. Still 0-0.
Fouls committed.
It looks like everybody
11
still has
West.
their first court jitters, a little bit nervous on there, a little bit happy with the hand checking. The refs are definitely calling those fouls.
They're pretty tough today, huh, Aljamain?
Most definitely. East getting their feel. Rebound for the West, coming up the court strong. Wheeling and dealing. Rebound East Coast. Pushing up the ball, number 22.
Shot.
Fouls
We're
committed.
going to foul.
East number 8.
Number 8, Ramirez. Looks like there was a foul on him. Inside pass with the cutter. Man open on the 3. And it's good.
Three-pointer by the
First
West
bucket of the
Coast.
game. First bucket of the game goes to the West Coast, number 8.
3-0. Still 6 minutes left.
Michael Solomon. Screen.
Foul.
Offensive foul by Solomon.
East number 15.
Foul committed by number 15, Santos.
I'm seeing a pattern here for the competition in the finals here, Carlo. I'm
What is
seeing it's been a lot of the East versus West today. It looks like the competition has either been in the West or in the East, and here they are in the finals now with the boys. So I'm pretty sure we're expecting a lot of action here.
Definitely. Well, we can say that West Coast has home team advantage, so we are in the home court of the West Coast team.
You can definitely hear it from the cheering for sure.
Definitely. They're all here
would
to
agree.
support their team. Little shake and bake.
That crossover, he's got some handles.
Let's go.
Oh. West Coast
Okay.
with the rebound.
Number 8 for the West. Down the middle. Okay.
They aren't wasting any time for sure. Got a
Traveling violation.
traveling call on the East.
Still 3-0, folks. Still 3-0. West Coast.
A little bit over half of the first quarter. West Coast is up 3-0.
Yes, once more, we're here live at San Jose State University.
I don't know if our viewers caught the females game, but
East ball.
it looks like the boys are more active in taking it to the basket rather than settling for the shot. Looks like as they put up a shot there.
Keep putting shots. They're not scared. They're not scared.
West Coast, the handle.
Okay, okay.
Their big man handling the ball. Oh, left them on the
Keep a
3.
shot.
Offensive
No shot.
rebound. Oh, stolen. Stolen by the West. And one call.
West
And
Coast
one.
takes it. And
This
one.
is number 11.
Number 11. Carry
This is-
Dad.
Uno
Caridad.
Falls on
One
East
Caridad.
number
What does
15.
Caridad mean?
Second personal.
I have no idea.
Basket is
Algebra.
good.
Carry your father,
Number
I think.
11,
maybe.
Oh,
one.
carry your dad.
Carry one father. I think that's what that means.
Thanks. yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, we can carry the father.
And Natividad, number 1 on the West Coast.
So the boys basketball team, West team is leading 7-0 with
Ryan
2
Natividad.
minutes left. 2.5 minutes left. 22 with the shot.
Good block. Good block, Carlo.
No.
West ball.
I don't know if you guys saw, but the basketball almost jumped onto our media table.
Yep.
Carlo with the block.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Carry Dad, your favorite player.
I think he's going to be a big impact on this game, Carlo.
Well, he does carry Dad, so it's pretty
He's,
strong.
you can say, you can tell he's not scared to go inside, and he looks
First
like
person.
he has a pretty good jumper for.
For a big guy. Okay. 17 with the shot. Ignacio for the East.
3-point field goal. Good.
East Coast is now on board. You know, I've been seeing a little bit of a pattern with the West and the East.
What's that, Algernon?
You know, nowadays NBA players they're pretty all around, and I think that it's very evident in this game, Carlo. You know, everybody wants to be versatile. Everybody wants to shoot. Everybody wants to be able to bring the ball inside, and I think we're seeing that in the boys today.
We need that. Definitely all around basketball players. Guess that's what they're grooming today, just like LeBron James, some of our athletes right now in the NBA. Who knows? Maybe they may become basketball players, future professional basketball
Most
players.
definitely. You know, there's a lot of young talent here.
Yep, young, raw talent. And mind you, the boys
Backcourt
basketball team
violation.
is 13 to 17 years old, I believe.
I believe so. I believe you're correct.
13 to
So,
17 years old.
All of these players here are about 13 to 17 years old. Already playing the game of basketball. And at a very high level, I would say, for 13 to 17-year-olds. I don't know, when I was a teenager, you know, we weren't playing this organized.
Definitely not.
3-point is good.
It's another three-pointer.
Three-pointer by Cruz.
Three-pointer from the West. Got 30 seconds left.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
End of the
Score
first
is now
quarter,
First
Paulo.
quarter.
West
The West
10 and the East 3.
10 to 3. My brothers and sisters, we want to let you know that at halftime, there will be the three-point
What is your
shooting
prediction for this
contest
game,
for
Carlo?
all those
I
who
believe it's
have
still early in
signed
the
up
game.
or been chosen or
So
just
like
lined
the
up,
East
they got picked.
still
So,
is finding their rhythm,
three-point
I
shooting
believe.
contest at halftime.
And the West is they got their rhythm going on right now, so they're pretty comfortable. But the East definitely needs to step it up. But like I said, it's still early. How about you, Algernon? What do you think?
Yeah, I still think it's very early also. Based off of the women's game, you can't really count them out on a big
Definitely,
lead in the very
yes,
beginning.
Yes,
so
definitely.
if the West continues this pace, I believe it could be theirs. But we still haven't seen, I think, the full potential of the East Coast's boys team here. A lot of them are still getting the feel for the court, so we'll have to wait and see what's going on. We got a start of the second quarter. Number 17, Ignacio, as well as number 22, Ignacio as well.
They are brothers, I believe.
Brothers on the team. And
17 and 22 are
we
brothers.
believe they are pure shooters. They're very skilled and talented in shooting the basketball. So if our viewers keep an eye on number 17 and number 22, you can expect a clinic on a jump shot there.
Little Curry here and there.
Yeah, show a little bit of signs of some Stephen Curry there.
Maybe a little bit of
You know, on the East Coast, I really like John Wall. John Wall is
oh, he's really good.
a very good shooter, talented,
And quick.
very quick, good distributor of the ball, and you know I believe we'll see that from the boys. Number 22, Ignacio, I believe he's had a lot of. There've been a lot of displays of skills. You know, he's
Definitely.
he doesn't look like someone who just picked up a basketball for sure.
And there's a shot from 17. What we were just talking about. Number 17, Ignacio.
What did we just say, right?
Just
we
watch
just say?
out for the Ignacio brothers.
You call them the Ig Splash Brothers.
Egg Splash brothers.
Explashio Brothers.
It's hard. I don't know how you want to say it. Egg Splash?
Explashio
You're
Brothers.
stretching it. You're stretching it.
All right, you give them a nickname. Everybody will remember them for sure.
Egg Splasho brothers.
You heard it first here at EBC Sports.
Fouls committed by
EBC Sports
East number
International. Special
34.
coverage of the Unity Games here in San Jose State University.
For our viewers out there, please make sure you share the link for the live coverage so your friends and your loved ones in the areas will be able to follow the coverage.
.22 with the East, bring up the ball, passing it, stolen by the West.
Got a defensive stop here. That's put up by number 7 on the West Coast,
Yes,
Josh
to Eagle,
Donato.
go to Eagle News Live for the special coverage. Please continue to share it, like it, follow it. There's a
Looks like
there's
the,
Ignacio brother.
Looking out for one another
22.
here. He's looking for his brother.
Okay.
Looks like the West Coast's defense, the classic 2-3 defense on the East Coast offense is stopping them from penetrating into the middle. So it looks like the
Definitely.
East Coast are being forced to shoot outside.
The zone is working for them, but like we said earlier, we have some shooters. So, and it's still early in the game, 6-12.
And it might prove to be helpful for the East Coast that they play in the zone defense.
Truly might. And a shot, oh,
An offensive rebound by the East Coast here. 0-0 with the
Double
shot.
shot.
West
West with
Coast
the
with the rebound.
number 9 bringing up the ball for the West. Quick pass. Back
West
to number 9.
Moving the ball around.
Okay, stolen.
Another
22
defensive
bringing
stop.
up the ball. Ignacio.
Another defensive stop. Number 22 to the basket.
22 shot. East.
It looks as though the East Coast is beginning to penetrate the 2-3 defense of the West Coast here. Number 22 Ignacio with the defense on number 9. Number 11 on the middle with the easy jumper.
What a great shot.
Easy bucket for number 11
What a great
on the West
shot.
Coast.
There you go. Espinosa.
Beautiful pass. That was a
Number
beautiful pass
4.
inside. And I'd like to see it. Oh! Carlo, I think we have some broken ankles.
Ouch. I felt that one. I
it looked
felt
a
that
little-
one.
It looked a little shaky there on the defense.
Score is now 14-10 with the West leading with 4 minutes and 43 seconds left. Second quarter.
You know, I'd like to see the West Coast move the ball around a little bit more, um, getting a little bit of rotation on their passes.
Definitely, bro.
East with the drive, got a foul on the court.
Fouls committed by West,
Foul
number 8.
by number 8, Solomon.
Number 8 with the foul.
5 East
Ryan Natividad
on the floor.
on deck for a
On the
sub.
floor.
It's not a shooting foul, so
East
Bring
Coast
out
to
of
inbound. Quick shot up. Rebound by the East. And
oh,
quick putback
Wow.
by number 5.
Number
Number
5,
5 East with the bucket.
Buizon.
Number 5 Buizon.
He came out of nowhere.
He really did. You know, that's what happens when you don't box somebody out. You
East,
don't think
number
that they're going to
18,
come
got
in
foul.
and get that offensive rebound and they get the putback.
Yep, that was an easy buckets for him.
Easy buckets.
Still a close game. It's a 2-point game now. 2-point game, fellas.
And just
2-point
like that,
game.
they're
Oh, it's hard foul right there. By
hard foul,
22.
number 22, yeah.
It's all good though. He helped him up.
He's number
It's all about
22
the
with the
brotherhood
foul.
over here.
Definitely,
I feel the brotherhood here.
you know, in the spirit of competition, you know, it's very hard to
Shooting 2.
keep that brotherhood and that unity in mind. But from what we're seeing here today, it looks like unity and brotherhood is always reigning in this game by helping each other up.
Yep.
Even when they're intentional, they stop and
Yep,
they'll help
definitely.
them up.
We see a lot of sportsmanship here. Definitely. You can see that.
But it doesn't stop them from splashing the bucket in their eye. So don't get it wrong. The
Oh,
competition is still strong.
It's still strong. They're going at it.
They're going at it like champions for sure.
Let's see
Number
who's
11
hungrier.
bringing it
Let's see who's
down.
hungrier. East or West? East or West?
You know, got that
Oh,
beautiful finger
with
roll.
the layup.
Beautiful finger roll from the West Coast. Number 3.
Number 5.
East
Okay.
Coast moving the ball around a lot more.
Yep. Like what you were saying earlier with the rotation.
Most definitely. Number 5 with the drive.
He traveled.
And the traveling
Number
call. on
5
number
by
5.
Bison.
Speaking of traveling, you know, there's a lot of people here that are from different areas. You know,
Yep.
right now they have the West and the East, and I know for sure the West Coast is comprised of the states of Washington, Oregon, California. I'm not sure if there's anybody from Mexico, but
Possibly. You never know.
that's true. That's true.
Actually, you know what? I did see someone from Mexico.
Really?
I met him. Yeah.
I wonder what the drive is like. I wonder if he flew, because you know it's not very close. Well, we're in San Jose, so I take that back. Maybe not. Maybe it's a little bit closer.
Closer than you think.
No, but the East Coast, you know, they traveled across the country to
for
play.
this. And with the East scoring, number
Scores
18,
again.
Kapili. 18 Kapili with the bucket. Score is now 19-14.
19-14.
Score is now 19-14. With the West leading.
East Coast at the rebound.
With the pass.
It looks like the coach was calling
Pass to number
timeout.
18, Kapili.
Action continues, and we have a foul on the shot.
So it looks like it was a push.
Fouls on West, number 11.
By number 11, Caridad.
I believe the East region.
And there's a
Do you know
timeout right now.
what regions or what states are included in the East region, Carlo?
East comprises of from Maine all the way down to Florida.
So,
So
literally
the whole
the
East Coast. Yes.
Both free throws good. See,
And
it's
you're
not
from
me.
the East
can't
Coast,
do
right?
that.
I
Chicago?
am.
What state are you from, or what city are you from?
New Jersey. Got to
Represent.
represent for New Jersey.
New Jersey's in the house.
Shout out to Elizabeth.
I'm from the West Coast, but we were part of the Midwest representatives. The region in the Midwest comprised of people from Nevada, Utah, Arizona, Chicago, Texas,
All the middle states.
pretty much the middle of the United
If you're not
States.
touching the Atlantic or Pacific Ocean,
If you're
you're
not
a
near an
part
ocean,
of the
right?
Midwest.
Can we call all the representatives
Gulf of Mexico doesn't
for
count.
the women's three-point
That's a Gulf.
shootout?
That's not an
The-
ocean.
I don't think they have
we
golf
call
here.
all the women out
Carlo.
to
There's-
the-
I don't see any Gulf
that
here.
sport's not
just,
here today.
Just,
all those participating in three-point shootout for the sisters.
just lakes.
No.
The lake show.
The Lake Show.
Speaking of
Speaking of.
LeBron James, oh my.
I know. Los Angeles is
gonna
in
be
for
a-
a treat.
Most definitely.
Make sure that if you're tuning in to share, comment
Eagle
the-
News Live.com.
on the coverage today. Do your friends and family a favor that are at home to tune into our coverage today on the boys'
brothers, could we
finals
please clear the court.
for the East and the West.
Thank you. Clear the court, brother.
Looks like we are in halftime, I believe. It looks like we have a three-point competition. about to
Three-point
take place.
competition. Oh, how exciting. Are the
I wonder who the representatives.
Splasho?
Explasio Brothers. That's going to catch on. Most definitely. It is going to catch on.
Thanks to you, Ajiman. Thanks to you.
You're welcome, Explasio Brothers.
From EBC Sports International.
You heard it first. It looks like we'll have to wait for confirmation on this three-point contest that looks like it's being set up. We have a halftime on the boys.
Halftime
Who's our-
19-16 with the West leading. Still a three-point game. Still early. Three-point game. Still really close.
So at the
All
half,
right, 45 seconds to shoot. It's like 10 three-pointers. First up will be
It looks
our
like we
competitor from
have
the West,
Ignacio.
Sister Danielle Pacheco.
Two
Give a round
three-pointers.
of applause.
He is our leader
Mike
on
is all tangled up.
on the
Sorry
East
about
Coast.
So the stats
All right.
over here.
Ignacio,
Danielle?
number 17, with two
It'll be that
three-pointers
first
at
line.
this time. Leading scorer on the East
All
Coast.
right.
West
Ready?
Coast team
In
looks, we
3,
believe,
2, 1, go.
Uno Caridad with
Let's
6
cheer her
points
on,
so
brothers
far.
and sisters.
6 points. And Josh with 2 points. And Michael Solomon with 3 points. Aaron, 1. So 5 points for Aaron Doral. And Vince Cruz has 3 points.
And other scorers on the West Coast, we have number 18, Capilli, with 4 points. Espinoza, number 4, number 5, Buizon, sharing a pair of 2 points each. We have a three-point contest.
Us, the girls.
One of the female representatives from the champions of the West Coast team.
From Canada 1. 45 seconds on the clock.
45 second clock.
From Canada 1, Sister Aura Angeles. Ready in 3, 2,
Angeles,
1.
45 seconds. Miss. 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 They're getting warmed up.
Those are just warm
getting
ups
warmed up.
for sure.
There's
one.
one bucket.
There we go. 30 seconds left.
Yes, again.
The form is on point,
It's a really good
I'd
form.
have to say.
The gooseneck, that gooseneck.
For sure. Got that gooseneck. Gooseneck in the wrist. Make sure
Deflected
that
the-
shot
deflected
goes
the
up
wrist?
nice.
Is it deflected? How you deflected the
There
wrist?
you go. Oh, and we
All right, let's
have,
give our sister one big
we
round
have
of applause.
two for the sister.
Okay. Next
Who else do we
up,
have
from Canada 2, can we fix that net? From Canada 2,
She's somebody's sister.
Sister Marin Rana. Is she ready? In 3, 2,
Canada
1,
represent
go.
over here.
Who do we have here, Carlo?
I want to hear some splashes. I want to hear some
This looks like
splashes.
Canada. Canada?
This is Canada. I heard a splash.
I see the splashes.
There you go,
Oh.
another one.
Oh, she's already ahead. Let's pull away from the competition here. There you go.
The money ball.
Oh, she is definitely
Give our
on
sister
top
one
for
big round of
sure.
applause. And brothers and sisters,
Who we got next? We got
let's
someone else?
welcome from the Pacific region,
The Pacific region.
So
Sister Braylon Kayaban. Let's all welcome her with a big chee-hoo! In 3, 2, 1.
representative from Hawaii here.
Hawaii Pacific.
Got one. Representative here. The women's form is on point.
Money ball.
Money ball, here we go.
The money ball. Ooh.
Oh, close one, close one. There we go.
I think she's
Catching
did
the
she take the
rhythm.
lead.
I don't think so. Money ball? No.
Time's up.
Time is
All
up.
right.
Time's up.
45 seconds can go really
Representative
fast.
from the Midwest, Sister Eileen Tiamco. Ready? In 3, 2, 1.
It's a Midwest representative here for the three-point contest. It looks like they have the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire theme song going on, so we're looking for some money here. Money shots.
Ooh, some money balls.
Here we go. That's the money shot. Oh,
All right, brothers and sisters, let's cheer on.
Crowd
There
is
you go.
cheering.
Yeah.
got that rhythm. 12 seconds. She can definitely take her time here. Oh,
All right, let's give a round of applause. And our final contestant from the East region, you know
Final
her as one of the
contestant.
Manly Canlas. Let's
Whoa.
give a round of applause for
Canlas.
Sister Camille Canlas.
For the East.
in the East,
Represent.
representing the East.
All right, Sister Camille, you ready?
Camille representing. Camille Canlas. For the
You
East.
guys gonna let her rack the balls yourself? Come on now, let's go.
She's racking the ball on her
All
own.
right. Yeah.
She's like, I don't need your help.
3, 2, 1.
Bucket. Come on. Another one. I gotta go with the East. Come on, let's go.
Oh. One bucket. She's got 30 seconds left. She
Bucket.
definitely does have that wet ball.
Oh,
goes.
that
Splash.
was some splash.
All right, East, give it up for your East
Good
representative.
stuff. Good stuff.
I think it's a
Great competition.
different kind of feeling when you're in a three-point competition and when you're in the game. I think it gets a little bit more intense here, a little bit more focused on the three-point shot here, but I think because of the environment we're in right now, the competition,
Give a big
you
round
know,
of applause for all of our
it's a big stage right now
contestants,
for all the
brothers and
players,
sisters.
so
Definitely.
I'd understand if there are nerves.
All eyes on them.
I like that. All right, we'll give the East brothers
So we're here
about
now.
2 minutes to
About 2
warm up.
minutes to warm up.
My name is Aljamain Santos. We're here reporting live from the Iglesia Ni Cristo Unity Games here at the San Jose State University.
Continental Unit Games.
Excuse me, the Continental Unity Games. That would make sense because there are various
Canadians.
regions.
And Canadians.
And the Canadians also. I forgot about them.
The North. The North. Is
We the North,
here.
right? Is that their motto? We the North.
We the North. They are here as well representing.
Most definitely.
Earlier in our coverage from EBC Sports International, it was Canada that actually won the volleyball.
Oh yes, yes. That was an intense coverage by Kit and Julie,
Yes.
covering the East Coast Canada team.
So if you didn't watch it, you can
Against
still
the
watch
West
it
Coast
in
team.
YouTube or EagleNewsLive.com.
We have the boys East and West back on the floor, ready to start the third quarter.
Yep, they're all warming up. They're
Let's
about
give a big round of applause to our winner, for our sisters in the three-point shooting contest.
It's
From
still a
Canada
very
too,
close- still a
Sister
very,
Van
very close
Rana.
So we got the results for the three-point competition for the women. It was Canada that won. Canada. So once again, the North is representing.
North has definitely been representing in this Unity Games here, Carlo. As I was saying, the men's volleyball
Yes.
won over the West Coast team in the volleyball finals.
Very exciting game. To start the 10-minute quarter.
East and West have just started the third quarter.
Score is 19-16 with the West leading by 3 points.
Still a very, very close game, Carlo. It can go either direction. It really depends on who catches the chemistry with
Foul.
one another.
Foul on East number 15, third personal.
West Coast begins to bring their game forward, pushing strong. Straight to the hoop, loses it. And East Coast moving the ball around, rotating a little bit more on the floor here. Shot is up.
Strong.
Rebound,
Strong rebound
West
by the
Coast.
West.
Pushing the fast break. Looking for an outlet. Number 11 in and out
That's in the corner.
to number 3. 11 with the up and under and the bucket.
Good shot. That was a great shot.
Definitely need to keep an eye on number 11 shooter and is not
Oh, blocking foul. Number
is,
3.
is not scared to take
Foul
it
committed
inside.
on Number 3, West.
Got a substitution for the East Coast. Double zero. Allen
East Coast.
is in.
Number 4 with the inbound pass to number 5.
You
To
know,
number 22. The Ignacio brother.
East Coast with the screen. Number 18. 22 with the ball handle. The
Capini,
fake
number-
shot up
Oh, 18.
and off the rim. Number 8 with the rebound. Number 11 pushing the ball down court. Coast to coast and up, grabs his own rebound. Doesn't quite get the bucket for the work. 22 takes it back up. 0 inside with the pass.
Good pass to number 4. Great shot by Espinosa.
Field goal by number
East.
4 from the East.
Inside. Under the
Great
basket
reverse.
pass. Got good eyes. Yeah, they got good eyes.
Assisted by
That
number
court
11.
vision is super important, especially in these fast-paced games.
West
You have
East
players
turnover.
moving all over the court.
I mean, they're young and
Quickly.
hungry. They're young and hungry.
Definitely. Hungry, almost like everybody here, I believe.
I'm hungry.
Somebody get us some hot dogs.
Please.
No bun for me, no bun. West Coast
taking the
taking
ball.
up.
With the take. Number
West
3,
Coast.
Doral.
Pulling away here from the
Field
East
goal,
Coast.
number 2, West. Foul committed by number
It looks like the West Coast is changing up their defense. It looks like they're doing the full court pressure in the beginning, first half of the third quarter now.
Yep. And East is definitely feeling the pressure.
The pressure is on them. They have the 7-point deficit here. And we have a touch.
Out of bounds.
East ball.
East possession here. And I couldn't tell some of these to be between the ages of 13 and 17.
They look very mature for their age.
Very. 0.
0-0 with a take and a bucket
Bucket's good by double
by
zero.
Allen. Allen 0-0 with the bucket. From the corner 3, air ball. Long pass,
Natividad with the pass breakup.
tip out of bounds. We got some subs coming in. Number 15 and number 9 coming in for the West Coast.
Put some fresh legs on the court there. Give some of these young guys a rest.
Yep.
Still have a whole another quarter to go.
Buckets for number
We have a
22.
three-pointer.
Good.
22, Ignacio.
Yeah,
Shooter.
they definitely can see the impact of having fresh legs on the court.
Most definitely.
3-point shot by the West doesn't fall.
2-point game. 2-point
Foul
game.
committed by number 7, West.
4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the third quarter.
East Coast pushing the ball. Steps out of bounds. Oh no. Definitely a momentum changer
West
here.
ball.
Sometimes when you're moving that fast, sometimes you can't see your feet.
Definitely. They have to be a little bit more careful on riding that line, especially when the defense is so close.
Yes. The
He
ref.
might have been hoping for the push.
I know.
Field goal by number 15.
Oh,
West
steal.
Coast putting the
Take
pressure
it
on
back
the East
to
Coast.
Camaro. Number 22, Ignacio. With the ball. Behind the back pass. Oh,
With the turnaround. Hits the glass, but nowhere near the basket.
let's go. Number 4.
Bucket's good by number 4.
Number 4, Espinosa.
with the
taking it in.
putback. They've been collecting a lot of the missed baskets for the offensive rebound and the putback.
Yes, sir.
East Coast taking it back up again. Ignacio with the
17.
shot and the
Oh,
bucket.
and one. That
We have
was
a-
counted. 3-point field goal.
What do
and
they teach you when you're
one.
a kid? What do they teach you? If you reach,
And
they
one.
teach. right? You reach, they teach. And that's
Why?
exactly what happened here.
It's a field
Potential
goal.
4-point play here for Ignacio. We told our audience before, number 17 and 22 are shooters.
Shooters, be careful with them.
We hope that the West Coast can tune in and get the inside scoop on their potential here.
Only
West
here at
Coast, quick
EagleNewsLive.com.
pass. Transition. The transition.
Warning on green.
Number 3. Number 3 with a technical warning from the referee for taunting.
Wow, number 3.
You know, that's something that we definitely want to make sure that is addressed immediately, because this Unity Games has the name in it, Unity, right there, and we definitely always want to keep that in mind when we're playing competitively.
Definitely, Algernon. Looks like we got another foul here.
Fouls committed by
9,
West,
blocking
number
foul.
9.
With the
Blocking
close,
foul.
with a close score like this, it's not a
Easy
surprise
in
to
the
have that kind of emotion take over in the game, and I'm sure everything that's on the court will be left there, and everybody will be brothers and
Yeah, after this, they'll be hugging later.
brothers in basketball. They definitely enjoy the sport. They like playing with each other, and
Definitely competitive.
most definitely.
No. 22 with the first shot, tying the score, 29-29. And the East takes the lead
East takes
by
the lead.
1.
Up by 1 against the West Coast.
Take a shot. A lot of bodies on the
West
floor.
Bucket up. And the West are up by 1 again.
Looks like another blocking foul.
Fouls committed by West, number 2.
West number 2, Salazar.
Looks like the fouls are starting to add up here in the tail end of the third quarter. We'll see if the West has enough to hold up.
Camaro number 1, shooting with free throw. And he misses the bucket.
And misses at the stripe. That is-
Substitution number 13 going in.
Number 11, Caridad, he's been pretty impactful in this game. He's
Most
been
definitely.
a presence on the inside as well as on the mid-range shoot.
He needs some rest. Camaro with the shot. Okay.
Got a half-court
At
attempt.
the end of the third quarter, the score is tied, 31-31. All right, brethren.
We definitely
Make
have a
some
game
noise
here.
if you want
Wow,
a t-shirt. We got
what
people
a
throwing
game.
them around.
So now it's tied up 31-31. Third quarter. The end of third quarter.
The crowd over here loves the free T-shirts giveaway. They love it.
I think anything free.
Definitely, right?
No, you gotta shoot.
Free food is always great.
Free food.
Also, Carlo and I were here at the media table. If our listeners or anybody wants to bring a hot dog or two, that will definitely be welcome. A burger will be fine.
Preferably grilled.
Wow, they just give it away. Look at that. Reach them.
All the shirts.
The free T-shirts. They love the free T-shirt.
All the t-shirts. I'll go all the t-shirts. Hey, win or lose, you get a t-shirt.
I know, right? You don't go home empty-handed here.
No.
Even the referees
Even the
are
referee's
getting
gonna throw a t-shirt.
Even the referees.
Even the referee's gonna give a t-shirt. Look at the referee. Look at the
giving away
referees.
T-shirts.
Look at the referees giving a
Referees giving
t-shirt.
away free T-shirts.
Hey, the ref got a good arm.
Oh, look at the ref. Getting a hype.
Oh,
Oh.
there he goes.
Oh,
goes for the
look at
long
the,
one.
oh.
Top top of the Raptors. There.
Was that a touchdown? I don't know.
Top of the bleachers. We have some football action. There you go.
The
Some football
quarterback.
action here on this basketball coverage here of the boys' finals for the Continental Unity Games.
Last quarter, folks. Last quarter. Tied up 31-31. Good take. Good
Good
by Toledo.
penetration by number 22, showing that he's not just a shooter, but can also penetrate and make the basket.
They could have handled that.
Inside pass from number 15.
Looks like it went out of bounds.
East
Could
ball.
not,
East ball.
could not hold on to the ball.
East ball. You hear the chants here. East Coast.
We got the supporters from the East Coast chanting for their boys team.
Boys team.
West Coast with a defensive stop and a steal.
Steal by the
Steal by
East.
the East Coast. He's showing his toolbox here. He's got more handles than handrails.
Handrails? Really? Algerman got jokes.
Foul the number one.
Only
Number
here.
4 West.
EBC Sports International. EagleNewsLive.com.
Number 4 second.
Catch the jokes here.
I'm here for another 8:45.
8:45.
8:45, folks. Again, you're tuning into the live coverage of EBC Sports International's Unity
go.
Games
Camaro.
Continental Final Game between the boys from the East and the West.
Looks like a full substitution for the West. I think they're putting their A team back on.
Looks like we have our starters back on the floor for the West Coast, hoping to close this game out. But they are down 3. We'll make that
4-point game now.
We'll make that 4 points to the East.
Foul committed by
Foul.
number 1,
Foul committed
Camaro.
by number 1 East.
East.
You know, I'm taking a guess here, but maybe some of these kids are high school basketball players.
Possibly. You see a little kickball over there by 22.
They play very organized basketball. Their rotations are pretty crisp for boys from ages 13 to 17.
Yes.
Rotations of the ball.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. Looks like they have plays set up as well. Number 1 taking the ball. The point guard, Camaro, with the handles. Let's go. He's saying,
Number 1,
he loses the ball, trying to drive in.
too much speed. A lot of momentum there. Couldn't
Yep.
handle the ball there. And loses it outside.
East ball.
We got
East
a
ball.
change of
It looks like it was touched going outside.
chains of possession by the referees, calling the West touched it last.
22 with the ball with a 3-point shot. Oh,
In the corner. Shot is off. 11 takes it back up court. You know, I stand by it. Number 11, you know, he's making a great impact on the court there.
but you see 11, he seems like he's one of the biggest in the West, but
Definitely.
he's staying outside. Number 11 staying
Definitely.
out in the outside. But he's one of the biggest in the court.
Definitely. Playing inside and outside, stretching the floor could be the West's strategy against the East.
Remaining stats.
Traveling. So now it's East ball.
Got another turnover by the West.
Once again, the score is 35-31 with the East Coast leading. 7 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. The last quarter. Let's see who's hungrier.
We got a traveling call. on
Another
the East.
traveling by the East, number 5.
No need to travel anymore. We're already here, right?
We're already here. Just enjoy.
West Coast. Another turnover.
These turnovers will kill you.
You know, if
Can't keep shooting yourself in the foot, you know.
definitely. That is something you do not want to do, especially this late in the game. When you're down 4 points, you got to make sure that your possessions are always meaningful. You got to have meaning behind every possession. If you turn the ball over on a small mistake like that, it can change the momentum of your game.
Shot by number 4, Espinosa. What a good shot.
And the East is pulling away now.
Let's go.
West down 7.
East
The feather
Coast.
touch is not
East
enough.
Coast. With a 3-point shot. Oh. West taking the ball. With some handles. Number 11. Nope. Go. Shot. 22. In the corner.
He's
Taking his
heavily
time.
guarded
taking his
right
time.
now. Easy bucket
Good
by
trick.
18. Oh,
No
falls
foul.
short. The West with a quick transition deep.
With a fast
offense.
break. Fast break number 9 with the West Coast.
Ryan Nepomuceno.
Another 3-pointer by the East, and he misses. Doral
their time.
is pushing.
Foul committed by East, number 5.
5 was reaching. Foul.
Now, if the East Coast wants to keep the control here, they need to make sure that their fouls are kept under wraps.
Definitely.
Got a substitution from the East. Number
Who's coming in?
15.
Santos just came in. Kim Santos. I believe he's from New Jersey. Representing for the
cousin, though.
East.
That's not my cousin, though.
No, he's not your cousin, Algerman Santos. Oh, with the take.
And
East,
one.
number 5, and 1.
And one
By
bucket.
Bison. The East Coast crowd is getting hype.
Foul committed by number 9. Second personal.
5 minutes left.
Buckets
5
good.
minutes and 10 seconds.
Timeout West.
But I believe it's still a lot of time, Algerman. Still a lot of time.
Yeah, we're a little bit about, I would say we're about halfway in the fourth quarter. It's down 7 points. You know, if the West really wants to make an impact on this lead that they have against them, they definitely want to have smart possessions. Losing the ball on a
They
bad
can't do
pass.
that. Nope, they can't do that. No
You know,
turnovers. You can't have turnovers over here.
They can't settle for the 3 either. They need to get that momentum with easy buckets on the inside through their big men. They
But-
definitely want to chip away at this lead.
But like what we noticed earlier, the big men are staying outside. I don't know why. I believe they should go inside to at least get the offensive rebounds.
Exactly. I think their
Which they're
coach
not getting.
needs to reiterate to their players that the big men need to box out a little bit more and grab those easy
We
rebounds.
don't see that as much. Like we saw earlier, we saw someone just go inside, come out of nowhere, and make a bucket like that. So
Exactly. That's exactly
play
the
sloppy.
reason why you want to box out.
yep.
You get the easy putback when you have your big men playing their role like that.
East, number 5 at the line, shooting 1.
And 1 with Bison shooting his free throw.
Hoping to pull away this lead for the East. Oh,
Misses the shot. West Coast.
taking the ball back up.
with the handles. Okay, okay, shake and bake.
Pass
The
it
shot.
outside. Can he make
Nothing.
it? No. East
Number
Coast with the
5.
transition.
Block. Looks like a blocking foul. But 15.
Fouls on West, number 15.
Looks like a blocking foul by 15. West Coast.
We have contact on the floor. Number 5 into West's number 15. Foul on West. They have the control there.
22 with the ball for the East. Ignacio
Control their nerves at this time.
with the take, and he gets it in. 33-42. With the
Tacking on
East
another
leading.
2 points.
Shot by Doral. Misses.
Those rush
Rebound
shots,
by
Carlo,
22.
are going to be the demise of the West Coast.
Yeah, they're rushing it. They're not setting.
They're not setting up their
foot.
offense.
Nope, nothing. I don't see anything.
The West Coast
See, look
needs
at them with the fast break. Look,
They're turning
We have
into
4 minutes
ISO.
left, and they're rushing everything. See, they're not making their buckets like that. They're not setting their offense right.
They need to set up their offense. The West Coast needs to set their offense up and make the
22 is
the
staying
smarter
calm.
plays.
Staying calm.
There's plenty of time, Carlo. Plenty of time.
Plenty, but they're rushing it.
Rushing it.
This is a big stage for them. Like you said, they're still young boys. On a big
Definitely.
stage
definitely
for the
understandable.
Continental Unity Games. Here, EagleNewsLive.com.
Ball movement is looking good.
Here's the West Coast team. Number 9 with the ball. Number 15 with the
That
shot.
is good by number 15, West.
That's what happens when you take your time, right, Carlo?
Yes, definitely.
Find a
See,
good-
they took their time.
Find
Pass
a
the
good
ball,
opening.
good rotation,
Exactly.
and see the
You
open
said it.
man and get a free shot.
You said it. That crossover.
Ouch! 22 with the
That
bucket.
crossover is crispy.
Three-point shot. Nope. Another rush shot. Another rush shot. They can't rush it. They're just
Oh! Easy.
missed
No,
an
he's
easy
not my
bucket.
cousin.
Definitely not, because you probably make that, right?
Exactly.
Algerman? So a lot. We're hearing a lot of oohs and ahs over here. Oohs and ahs with the shake and bakes left and right.
You can feel the intensity of the game, Carlo.
Yes, definitely. So right now, we just took a timeout. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. East leading 44-35 against the West Coast.
You know, the biggest impact that the West can make is using their big men. If they utilize their big men as skilled as they are, they can definitely cut this lead down to very close, at least within 2 points to finish out this final quarter. If the East continues to push the ball as fast as they can, as fast as they will, they'll definitely take this championship today.
Well, they at this time also they're running against the clock, so the time is a big factor right now as well.
Most definitely. 'Cause you can't run away from time, for sure.
Definitely not.
Go on inside.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
And just like that, the game could be over. Pass inside.
Oh.
Whoa. Some contact here. The West.
Number 4 with the push. Number 4 in the West.
Five with the quick stop and forces West Coast player number 4, Taylor, to almost step over him.
Oh. thought he would step all over him.
He's not Allen Iverson for sure.
Definitely not. Oh man.
You know that famous
Yep.
Allen Iverson step over on Teron Lou.
Yep. Looks like another foul.
Foul
Number
committed by
7.
West, number 7.
Number 7, Josh Dieto on the West Coast team, another foul. And
Yeah,
number
a little bit.
22, Ignacio will be shooting some free throws.
Got a
Couple
little
free
bit
throws.
under 2 minutes left with the East in the bonus. So for our viewers who aren't familiar, each foul
There you go. And another
award the
for
team
22.
with free throws when they are in the bonus.
We're here live, EagleNewsLive.com. And makes the second bucket. The West taking the ball in.
22.
Number 10 with the shot, 3-point shot, it doesn't make it.
East Coast with the
22
rebound.
with the fast break, going all the way in. Oh, and he almost makes it. Almost
Foul.
an and one, but it was a foul.
Foul on the play.
Another shooting foul.
Fouls committed by West, number 10.
East Coast beginning to celebrate.
Shooting 2.
High fives on the court.
Stop clock. 1 minute and 37
Lane
seconds.
violation.
Subs coming in. There's some subs coming in for the West Coast team. 19 and number 6.
West Coast putting in their guys, pulling out the starters.
Are they conceding? I don't know. Number 11. There you go. We're here, Continental Unity Games, here in San Jose State University at the Event Center.
VR. Live coverage here.
Taylor with the shot. Was he fouled? No, he wasn't fouled.
Timeout. Timeout.
Oh,
East Coast.
timeout. East Coast. East Coast. There you go. Looks like we got a
Carlos-
cheerleader over
Carlo
there.
was definitely happy representing for the East Coast here.
Have to. New Jersey, represent.
You feel the
East
East Coast
Coast.
love over here, cheering for their young boys here. 1 minute away from being crowned champions of the Continental Unity Games here in San Jose State.
Yes. (46-35) East Coast. 22 taking the ball in for the East Coast.
Make sure you guys
1
are
minute.
sharing and commenting on our feed. (22) with the penetration, the assist and bucket for the redemption bucket for Santos.
Number 15.
There you go. That's how you
There you
score.
go. Santos, your cousin. He's your cousin now
Now he's
because he
my cousin.
scored.
He's been inducted into the Santos family. There you go.
West ball.
East with the poke away. Just active hands now.
Timeout East.
Timeout East.
Timeout East Coast. Coach giving congratulations to his team a little early.
30 seconds left on the clock. 30.1 seconds on the clock. 48-35. Looks like the crowd is about to go into the court after this. The competition is live over here. Competition is
Coast
still
ready to
live.
close out this game and accept their championship trophy.
Yes.
West Coast team. Oh,
Sub. Sub.
foul on the East Coast.
Fouls committed by East Coast
Sub.
number 22.
Subs going in for the East Coast.
Sub for.
Crowd is loving their team.
They're already celebrating. Got they're coming in.
Pulling their starters out.
Cruz with the inbound
Final
to
25
number
seconds.
4, Taylor.
Shot clock is off.
20 seconds, no shot clock. With a 3-point
Long
shot, miss,
Put back.
put back, and it's good. East taking the ball
10
in
seconds
with 9
left.
seconds left. This arena is about to erupt in 3, 2, 1,
Oh.
0. Here we have it, folks. Binhi basketball.
Score, East 48, West 37.
The basketball team, the boys basketball team, East defeats the West 48-37. 48-37.
My name is Aljamain Santos, your EBC correspondent from Las Vegas.
And I am Carlo Valdez, your EBC correspondent from New York.
With your live coverage from the Unity Games Continental Boys Basketball Finals, and we are 1 with 25.
1 with 25.
All right, brethren, let's shake hands and let's clear the floor for the next game. All right, brothers, I'm from the East.